Facing history, new tech, St. Peter's and Our Lady of the Elms tonight on Academic Challenge.
Academic Challenge is brought to you by Westfield Insurance. And now, here's the host of Academic Challenge, Jason Nicholas.
Hey there, I'm Jason Nicholas and welcome to Academic Challenge. The challenge is simple. Tonight, these three teams will compete for points by answering questions covering math, science, history, and other topics. First, let's take a look at our team standings because at the end of the season, the top three scoring teams will return for our championship showdown in only 3 weeks. But these points are very important for another reason. Westfield Insurance will grant $20,000 to the top 10 schools that compete this season on Academic Challenge. Now let's get started with our opening match. It is the lightning round. In this round, all three teams compete. We award 10 points for a correct answer. We'll subtract 10 points for an incorrect or no answer. We start each team tonight with 100 points. Here we go. Let's look back in history now. These questions are all about people and events of the 1920s. The 1920s. This Tennessee man was charged with teaching evolution. St. Peter's.
John T. Scopes.
That is right. The city of Christiania got this new name as the capital of Norway. Norway's capital, a bit of a guess on this one, is Oslo. The Four Horsemen were football stars at this college in South Bend, Indiana. Our Lady of the Elms.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is right. This composer played the piano at the premiere of his Rhapsody in Blue. How about this one? Elms.
George Gershwin.
Gershwin, correct. Well done. The Model A replaced this original Ford car. St. Peter's.
Model T.
Yes, the Model T. Despite protests, Nicholas Sacco and this other anarchist were executed. Our Lady of the Elms.
Vanzetti.
Vanzetti, yes. This author published The Great Gatsby. Elms.
Fitzgerald.
That is right. The U.S. refused to join this international peace organization. St. Peter's.
UN.
No, the League of Nations, before the UN. This pilot made the first solo flight across the Atlantic. Elms.
Lindbergh.
Lindbergh is right. For our final lightning round question, let's go over to Leanne Neff Hepner from the Summit County Historical Society.
Last year, the Summit County Historical Society celebrated our 90th birthday. We were founded in 1924 during the administration of what 30th president nicknamed Silent Cow?
Elms.
Coolidge.
Calvin Coolidge is right, and that does it for our opening round. We'll be back. We'll meet these teams as Academic Challenge continues.
Just like anything can happen in the game you're about to watch, anything can happen in life. That's why there's Westfield Insurance.
Our employees and agency partners are here for you when the unexpected happens. Help put the pieces back together and give you peace of mind.
In addition to high school quiz shows, we support programs like teen driver safety and community involvement.
The bottom line is that we value what you value.
So thanks for tuning in. Now let's watch these sharp young minds compete in what's sure to be an exciting match.
Judge from Cuyahoga Community College's Assistant Professor of English, Nina Chandra. Welcome back to Academic Challenge. Thanks for watching us tonight. Now it is time for the Mix It Up round here. The questions are worth 20 points. There's no penalty for an incorrect answer. If a team answers all 6 questions correctly, they'll receive those 25 bonus points. First, let's take some time to learn about team number 1 from Facing History New Tech. Facing History New Tech is a unique and innovative school in the Cleveland Metropolitan District that combines a curriculum called Facing History and Ourselves with a project-based approach. Along with many extracurriculars, honors, and AP courses, students work with an atmosphere utilizing technology and work collaboratively with other students connecting history and their own moral choices. And by the way, this is Facing History New Tech's first appearance. So an official AC shout out. Captain is Mike. Mike is on the Facing History Council. Tell us more, Mike.
I really don't do much.
We'll give you one more chance. Come on, tell us about yourself.
No,
that's about it. Well, hopefully this will spawn other future experiences for you. Over to my deli. My deli, you're in the Cleveland Young Scholar Program. Tell us more.
I'm also in my 4th year of competitive swimming.
All right, very good. Over to Emazel. Emazel is into sports.
Yeah, I'm also thinking of joining mock trial.
All right,
Whatever God plans for me then.
fantastic. Wonderful. Okay, Facing History New Tech, welcome again. And here are the questions just for you. The letters in this weighty phrase can be rearranged to get the last name of what American astronaut who was the first man to set foot on the moon? First man on the moon.
Armstrong.
Armstrong is right. Of these three adjectives, which one best describes a situation that is chaotic?
Confused.
That is right. Here you have clues to what two words that sound alike but have different spellings and meanings. Guess have a guess on this one?
Is it planes?
No, step. What same word fits into the blanks here, both of the blanks, to name a U.S. cabinet department and an important UN council?
Security.
That is right. Security's good for both. I'm sure this statement isn't correct. Change one word. Make it correct. Tell me the word and what you want to change it to.
Goose feathers.
Goose feathers and goosebumps.
Goose feathers to goosebumps, correct. To title one of his novels, Robert Heinlein chose these words from what second book of the Old Testament?
Exodus.
Exodus is right. Well done. Facing History New Tech. It's a mouthful, but very good job, guys. Hey, St. Peter's is school too. St. Peter's High School is a co-ed secondary school located in Mansfield. St. Peter's intent is to have a school that serves the needs of the community and teaches students the importance of goodness, discipline, and learning. Over 90% of the students there attend college. And while in school, 65% participate in sports and more than half earn honor roll status and are involved in extracurriculars too. Chris is the captain of St. Peter's. Chris is in the math club.
Yes, and we're planning on having a Pi Day party on March 14th, so that'll be fun.
That's always fun. All right, over to Brady. Brady, you're in mock trial. Tell us more about Brady.
Yes, I try to impress all my teachers, but especially my advisor, Mr. Strang, for mock trial.
All right, very good. Over to Anthony. Anthony, you're in student council. What do you got for us, Anthony?
I'm in student council. I'm also in French club, and I play basketball.
All right, very good. Brady, Chris, Anthony, St. Peter's of Mansfield. Here we go. The letters in this cryptic phrase can be rearranged to name what table of elements organized by the Russian scientist Mendeleev?
Periodic.
That is right. A scientist specializing in low temperature phenomena would be studying which of these?
Cryogenics.
That is right. Here we have clues for two words that are spelled differently but pronounced the same. Give me either. One word describes both of those. You guys have a guess? The answer is cruise. What same name fits into both blanks to name the abolitionists who attacked Harper's Ferry at the 1954 Supreme Court decision banning segregation in public schools?
Brown.
Brown is right. This statement, what you see here, though, is not. Change one word and correct it.
Curie.
Instead of butterfly.
That is correct. This advice to political candidates was delivered by a former senator from what Appalachian state? Capital city is Charleston.
Virginia.
Ooh, West Virginia is the right answer there, St. Peter's. All right, finally tonight is Our Lady of the Elms. Our Lady of the Elms is located on a 33-acre campus in West Akron. Independent Catholic school featuring a co-ed preschool and kindergarten, a new gym, performing arts studio, fitness center, and a theater offering many AP classes in small class sizes, and a 100% college acceptance rate for over 20 years. The Elms educates girls to listen openly, evaluate wisely, speak bravely, lead justly, and serve compassionately. Marina is the captain of Our Lady of the Elms. Marina is in the Dominican preaching team. Tell us more about that and yourself.
Yes, and I am also the president of the speech and debate team, and I'd like to thank our advisor, Mrs. Drea.
Very good. Over to Micah. Micah, you're in Science Olympiad. Tell us more.
Yes, I'm also captain of the track team, and we'd like to thank our alternates, Diana and Anna.
Terrific. Over to Emily. Emily, you're in speech and debate. Tell us more about Emily.
I participated in the speech and debate state finals tournament this weekend, and I would like to thank our principal, Mrs. Wilhite.
All right, very good. Our Lady of the Elms. Ladies, these questions only for you. Rearrange the letters here. You'll get what nickname given to the 15th century Prince Henry of Portugal because he encouraged naval exploration?
Navigator.
That is right. Which of these remarks would you most appropriately make to someone who was an impediment to you?
Please move aside?
Yes, please move aside. These phrases should clue you to a pair of words that are spelled differently but pronounced in what same way?
Rose.
Rose, correct. To avoid becoming an also ran, you can fill in the blanks here to name what element with atomic number 92 that is used in nuclear reactors.
Uranium.
That is right. What you see here, though, is not correct. Change one word and make it right.
Sing to fight.
Sing to fight. Yes, 25 bonus points possible here. These were the dying words of what much married English king who had closed down the monasteries when he broke away from the Catholic Church.
Henry VIII.
25 bonus points for Our Lady of the Elms. Commanding lead, too, for the ladies. That's the end of the round. More academic challenge right after this.
I'm Mike Chess of Alton's Insurance, a Westfield partner, bringing you the Sharing Knowledge, Building Trust question of the week. If the value of your home has gone down in recent years, should you reduce the amount of insurance you have on your home?
For the answer and a chance to win a Kindle, visit westfieldinsurance.com/academic challenge.
Welcome back to AC. Nice crowd here, East 30th in Euclid. Before we begin our next round, let's recap our scores so far tonight. Third place, 190 points, St. Peter's. Second place, 200, Facing History New Tech. So far in the lead tonight, still very early. A hot start, though, for Our Lady of the Elms. They're at 305. Now it is time for our picture perfect round. Each correct answer here is worth 10 points, but a wrong or no answer will cost 10 points. All three teams are playing here, so hands on your buzzers, eyes on the monitor. Here we go. This is a medieval sign for what Greek god whom the Romans called Jupiter?
Zeus.
St. Peter's. Zeus is right. This is the flag of Canada's Yukon Territory, where the 1890s gold rush took place in what K-initialed area named for a local river? Elms.
Klondike.
Klondike, yes. This doll represents one of the spirits worshipped by what H-initialed Pueblo Indians of the American Southwest? Elms.
Hopi.
The Hopi Indians, yes. This expression is equal to the log of what number? St. Peter's.
1.
No, the answer is 18. North America's only native marsupial. This is St. Peter's.
Possum.
The possum, yes. What is the name of the missing element here? Elms?
Silver.
Silver is right. Georges Seurat, Pointillist technique, shocked the public when he first exhibited this painting of what river that flows through Paris? St. Peter's.
The sign?
Seine, yes, that is correct. In this issue of Cleveland Magazine, we learned of a bistro in Cleveland Heights, which features Turkish food. Turkey was once part of what Eastern European and Mediterranean empire, Elms?
The Ottoman Empire.
The Ottoman Empire, well done. Our Lady of the Elms, another good round for you. Commanding lead continues. More academic challenge right after this. Let's welcome our team advisors tonight from Facing History New Tech, Mark Angolia from Our Lady of the Elms, Elaine Drea, and from St. Peter's, Marianne Chengelis. Welcome back to Academic Challenge. Time to get back underway now, one at a time. I'll ask each team 8 questions. It's hot picks. A correct response, 20 points. No penalty for a wrong answer. Any team answering all 8 questions correctly will receive those 25 bonus points. First up, team number 1, Facing History New Tech. For your questions, we go over to Chris from St. Peter's. Chris, what are you thinking here? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I'm feeling 4.
Feeling 4. Here we go. Facing History New Tech. These questions just for you. The U.S. rejected the idea of royalty, but King Kamehameha once ruled what islands that became our 50th state in 1959?
Hawaii.
Hawaii is right. Apologies to the king if I didn't say his last name right. Founded in 1802, the oldest of our military academies is what New York State institution whose cadets are known as the Long Gray Line? Guess if a guess on this one? West Point. Violent storms, 5 times larger and stronger than hurricanes on Earth, are caused by atmospheric dust on what planet forced from the sun?
Mars.
Mars is right. To the Model Year Science question, which of these three elements exhibits the greatest tendency to lose electrons?
Oxygen.
Lithium. Verifying initial documents can be difficult. President James Madison had the same initials as his Secretary of State, who later became what fifth president?
James Morrison.
No, James Monroe. Aliens from outer space are popular in today's science fiction, replacing such old favorites as what doctor who created a monster in a Mary Shelley novel?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein is right. To the Model Year Math question, what is the value of this expression?
Okay, so 74, 71, 42, 280.
Guess of a guess? Need an answer here. The answer is
24.
81. Manco II became the last emperor of the Incas in 1534 after being placed on the throne by what Spanish conquistador?
Cortez.
No, Francisco Pizarro. Well done facing history. A tough envelope there. Envelope number 4. Okay. St. Peter's is up next. We go over to Marina from Our Lady of the Elms. 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Number 3, please.
Envelope number 3. Gentlemen, we'll see if this is a little easier than envelope number 4 that you picked for facing history here. One of the documents preserved in our National Archives is what proclamation that Abraham Lincoln issued on January 1st, 1863?
Emancipation.
That is right. From 1842 to 1845, the British government maintained diplomatic relations with what short-lived North American republic led by Sam Houston?
Texas.
That's right. The Greek island of Samos has a talented resident in the 6th century BC. What slave who won immortality through his fables?
Aesop.
Aesop is right. To the Model Year Science question, metals are often found combined in nature in which of these forms?
Carbonates.
Carbonates is right. Our word ambition derives from a Latin term meaning to go around for votes, a practice of ancient Roman candidates who gathered in what public square?
Agora.
Forum. Not paying your debts can get you in trouble, but not as much trouble as the citizens of what German town that didn't pay the Pied Piper?
Frankfurt.
Hamelin. To the Model Year Math question, if the area of this rectangle is 35, the length is 7, what is the perimeter? The perimeter.
24.
24 is right. Though successful in fighting corruption in New York, Samuel Tilden was less successful, and he lost the 1876 presidential election to what man who later became our 19th president? You guys know the 19th president? Take a guess.
Cleveland.
Good guess. Rutherford B. Hayes is the right answer there. Well done, St. Peter's. Another tough draw. Well, Our Lady of the Elms is up last. Mike from Facing History New Tech. Mike, 1 or 2?
2.
Envelope number 2 for the ladies of Our Lady of the Elms. When Dostoevsky wrote The House of the Dead, he wasn't describing a morgue, but rather his years of exile in what remote, cold region of Russia?
Siberia.
That is right. According to Benjamin Franklin, people would die of starvation if they lived on what optimistic quality found in Pandora's box after all the troubles had escaped?
Hope.
Yes, in the early 19th century, the dome of the U.S. Capitol was covered with what metal, whose atomic number is 29? Symbol is Cu.
Copper.
Copper is right. To the Model Year Science question. The modern international standard of atomic weights is based upon the mass of which of these?
Carbon-12.
Carbon-12, yes. Archaeologists continue to ponder the large carved stone heads on what remote Pacific island named for a spring religious holiday?
Easter Island.
Easter Island, yes. Ancient Romans sometimes enjoyed eating what same sort of moose that slept through the Mad Hatter's Tea Party in Wonderland?
Mouse.
I'm sorry, you know, I said the word moose, I meant mouse. So do you have an answer?
Dormouse.
Dormouse is right, thank you. To the Monitor Your Math question. Evaluate this expression, give it your answer as a positive integer.
6.
6 is right. 25 bonus points possible here. Our Lady of the Elms. When William Henry Harrison became the first president to die in office, he was succeeded by what vice president who became our 10th chief executive?
Tyler.
25 bonus points for Our Lady of the Elms. Well done there. That's the end of the round. The grab bag round is up next. It's a free-for-all. It could change the results of the game. Stay close.
For complete information about everything academic, visit us online at newsnet5.com/academic challenge.
Welcome back to Academic Challenge. Before we continue, let's recap the scores so far tonight. Third place, 260 points, facing history, New Tech. Second place, 310 St. Peter's. And in the lead tonight, commanding at this point, Our Lady of the Elms, 530. But we are now just about to tip off the grab bag round. It's a free-for-all. Each correct answer is worth 20 points. A team will lose 20 points for an incorrect answer. Also some visual questions here, plus or minus 30. All three teams are playing here, so hands on your buzzers. Here we go with our grab bag round. It begins now. Each year in Hawaii, thousands of bananas are consumed by athletes competing in what grueling annual triathlon? Anybody know this? The Ironman triathlon. In May 1961, Soviet newspaper used the phrase, the Columbus of the space age, to honor what cosmonaut who was the first man to orbit the Earth? St. Peter's.
Sputnik.
Gagarin. In 1905, an American engineer coined what word that describes the combination of fog and smoke that plague cities like L.A.? Elms.
Smog.
Smog is right. These ancient artifacts to the monitor come from what S-initialed island? Indonesia's second largest. Facing history.
Java.
Sumatra. The degree of latitude changes over the Earth's surface and is smallest at what imaginary circle that is 0 degrees latitude? Elms.
The Arctic Circle.
Equator. If each exterior angle of a regular polygon is 120 degrees, how many sides are there in a polygon? Peters.
5.
3. After the Civil War, Kentucky was the last of the border states to restore what legal right? The writ, whose two-word Latin name means you have the body. Elms.
Habeas corpus.
That is right to the monitor. This question was asked of H.G. Wells by what author of Peter Pan? Elms.
Barry.
That is right. What ancient dome building in Rome has a name that indicates it was erected to honor all of the gods? Elms.
The Pantheon.
That is right. Choice. The time rate of change of momentum is called energy, force, or angular velocity.
Force.
Force is right. In what unforgettable novel by Lewis Lowery is a boy named Jonas assigned the job of receiver? St. Peter's.
The Giver.
That is right to the monitor. This waterfall is one of the many scenic attractions in what small South American country whose capital is Paramaribo? St. Peter's.
Bolivia.
Suriname. The first large office building to be completely air-conditioned. I can't finish the question. The buzzer means the game is over. Let's take a look at our final standings tonight. In third place with 230 points, facing history, New Tech. In second place, 280 points, St. Peter's. And getting into our top 10 with 600 points, Our Lady of the Elms. Congratulations, ladies. Hey, join us next week. We'll feature teams from Manchester, Mogador, and Waterloo. I'm Jason Nicholas. We'll see you next week for another edition of Academic Challenge. Good night, everybody.
Academic Challenge has been brought to you by Westfield Insurance.